Yeah.
We are with Ed Sheeran. We had to give you, this is a brand new bottle of Old Forester Statesman. There's a new movie with Jeff Bridges, the dude from The Big Lebowski. It's coming out September 22nd. They made this bourbon just for that movie.
Wow.
And they wanted me to give you a bottle of Old Forester Statesman. It's 95 proof. It is delicious.
Thank you.
And
95 proof.
95 proof.
Wow.
The regular bourbon's probably like 80.
Yeah.
So
Wow. Thank you very much.
there you go. I felt like we needed to get that out of the way.
This is really cool.
There's
I like that. Continuously sold before, during, and after Prohibition.
Exactly.
That's
See?
great.
Because we are the heart of that. So I wanted to make sure you got good Kentucky bourbon because that's what we do. So, all right. Word gets around. Tattoos. Did you get one while you were here in Louisville?
I got 4.
4?
Yeah.
What did you get?
I got some stuff on my back.
Okay, so we're not
Yeah.
going to make you take your shirt off. That's not what
No.
we do here. Okay, did you have a good experience?
Yeah, I did. I mean, it was really painful.
Well,
And it was very long, but like, yeah, he was really nice. Really nice.
so you actually got to spend some time here then and actually hang out.
Yeah, yeah. And then I went to Chef Ruby's last night.
The steakhouse?
I think.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no. I mean, but I think the best steak I've had in the United States. Not the best steak I've had ever.
But in the United
but
States,
In the United States, definitely.
Louisville is known as one of the foodiest cities in the nation. So you came to the place to eat and drink.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty great. It was pretty great. I regret that I didn't have fries because I was like, right, I'm gonna, because I wanted a big steak, so I was like, fries are just gonna fill me up. And I regret that I didn't have fries.
Did
But
you finish the steak?
I did, and then I had a cheese steak and then cheesecake, and then 2 chocolate cigars. Have you seen the chocolate cigars they do?
No. Apparently I need to. He's been to Jeff Ruby's and I haven't. We'll change that. Okay. Are you okay after your sword incident when you got sliced in the face?
Yeah, that was a year ago now.
But you haven't been hit by any other swords, even when filming Game of Thrones. No swords.
I mean, I cut myself a few times by accident on things, like every now and like. Usually it's with a guitar because when the string breaks, there's a bit of metal on it. When you
That's
hit
my
it.
worst fear. I played the violin and I
Yeah.
was terrified it would snap and.
That happens. I mean, not when it snaps, but when there's a little bit of metal sticking out and you're hitting the guitar, sometimes you cut your hand.
Do you know what the Ed Sheeran effect is?
I've just heard about it. Yeah.
Yeah, it came out today that apparently redheads between the ages of 25 and 34, males, are
Getting
now
labeled.
getting more sexy time thanks to your red hair. So, good job, Ed.
Thank you.
Look at you spreading the wealth amongst us all. So, I saw that today and I was like, good for you. You have an effect now.
I'd rather it affect, not in a sexual way, but I'd rather it affected young kids with not getting picked on at school. I'd be interested to see if that, because when you're out of school, I think personality counts for a lot. I don't think it's actually like hair. I don't think a girl actually looks at someone with red hair and goes, "Ooh, I wouldn't do it." I think
Agreed.
you know you can definitely laugh your way in.
But instead in school, when you can't do that, so the Ed Sheeran effect, let's change it to anti-bullying. I'm fine with that. That's
Yeah,
much
I'd
better.
rather. Well, there hasn't been any study on that, so I'd like to check if like.
Let's
I
check.
often have parents come up to me with kids, and you're like, "You've made it cool for my son to have red hair and glasses."
See, that's
Yeah.
all you need. Now, Game of Thrones, if you could pick any show, was that the show you'd go for, or is there one show that you'd love to, whether even if it's a reality show, game
No,
show?
it was Game of Thrones and Simpsons, and they both happened within the same sort of month. It was pretty great,
Pretty surreal.
pretty surreal.
Well, your song was great on Game of Thrones.
Thank
so,
you.
Okay, if you walked into a room right now and only could play one song for the rest of your life, what would you play?
Of mine,
Anything.
anything.
If you could play one song on guitar and only one song forever.
I think I'd have to pick one of mine just because you would be able to hear other people playing their songs.
Do you have a favorite kid then? Which your
I
favorite
think,
song?
there's a song called Perfect that I think
Yes.
goes to
Okay.
radio September 25th.
I know it does. I know it does.
Is it?
Here.
Yeah.
Is it?
Okay.
Oh, you jumped
Yeah.
the gun. I like it.
So I have a 4-year-old, and we listen to Divide in the Car more than any other album. And we were listening, and all of a sudden we're like, "Don't call me baby." And I hear in the back seat, my son goes, "That man does not want you to call him baby, mommy. Don't call that man baby."
What's his favorite song?
That's his favorite song.
Is it?
He sings along to that, but then we were watching the VMAs, and out of nowhere he goes, "Mommy, is that the Sheeran man singing Castle on the Hill?" And I was like, "How do you know that?"
Amazing.
You're like the only artist he knows, and it makes me laugh. I tried to tell him you were coming today, and all he could tell me, he was like, "Just tell him to stay here." And I said, "Stay where?" He's like, "Stay right here. Tell him to stay. Don't leave." And I was like, "Okay, buddy, that's what I'll."
Do you know what?
make sure to let you
I'm
know."
a fan of Louisville at this point. It's good.
We've treated you well. Good steak.
Great steak,
You've got good
bourbon,
bourbon and
Moonshine.
You know what? That's what I'm telling you. Food and alcohol. We know how to do it right.
I've never done. Well, actually, I think I did. I don't know if it was real moonshine, but I remember Florida Georgia Line toured with Taylor Swift when I was touring with Taylor Swift, and they had moonshine, and I don't know if it was like legit, but I remember drinking that. It was. It tasted like apple pie.
Oh, that got me in trouble once.
Did it?
It's so good, the apple pie one.
Right.
Ed, thank you so much for hanging out today. You are the best, and we love you, and thank you for all that you do.
Nice one. Thank you.